Hello everybody. We're down here. I wanted to go over a quick guide to the town upgrade system and supply chest. So quickly to start off, the supply chests are a meta currency you get from beating bosses and clearing chapters. You can also get it from certain events and certain corruptions that are high difficulty. So once you gather those, you'll be able to upgrade your town. And first off, I want to go over the really good upgrades to get, and then probably go through all the upgrades just to tell you what to do if you need any clarification. So the really good upgrades to get would be the church, where you can remove cards for free. The altar upgrades are also really good because they save you a lot of shards in the end. The armory upgrades are really good because they can let you reroll items in the armory, increase the rarity of town armory. Divination, not so much. You'll probably use that more in like advanced modes. The global is also really good just for the pet shop, and the caravan node is pretty good as well. And you get the ability to sell supplies once you've completely maxed out your tree. And the magic forge is also a really good tree to go in. So let's go ahead and start with going through every single thing and clarifying what they do. So magic forge tree, you start with the common cards available for crafting increases to 2. This applies for all towns. So anything in the white rarity, you can now craft 2 of instead of 1. And then the next upgrade would be the cost of crafting is reduced. And then you can upgrade or create 2 common cards now in the starting town and other towns. At 9, you get the rare cards are unlocked to craft in the starting town. That's all your blue cards, which is really, really helpful. As even just with warriors, for example, you can make stockade and also entrench. So that's very good. Now, I believe this gets disabled in higher madnesses, so don't count on it too much. And then another cost reduction is always great. And epic cards are unlocked to craft in the second town, which it would be your cards like Push Forward and other purple cards. And then the altar, the cost of transforming cards is reduced. Transforming means you just make it from blue to orange, yellow, or yellow to blue, or vice versa. Cost of upgrading cards, that's just changing your white card to a blue or yellow. And eventually, it's just going to get transforming reduced to free, and then the cost of upgrading reduced by 50%. Church, it lets you remove cards in the starting town for free, which means that you'll be able to completely edit your decks. So let's just go ahead and add 2 barbed wires with Magnus, and then say we don't want fast strikes anymore. We just remove those for free, let you edit your deck really nicely. And then all the way at the end there, it is removing cards as free in the second town. And I'm not sure if these stack, but I imagine they would. But the cost of curing injuries, which are red cards like Death's Door or Burns or Acid Spits or whatever, usually from failing events, you'll get the injuries. So reducing the cost of those isn't bad. And then removing cards is reduced total by 25%. That's for all cards. Again, I'm not sure if these two stack together or injuries and cards are the same thing. And the Zingarian cart reduces cost of divination rounds, which is right over here. What a divination does is it basically lets you do a combat, or like win a combat, and depending on how well you did in that combat, you get a divination. So if I do the basic one, I'm just gonna get like the easy combat reward, where I didn't do so well in a combat. And this is just conjecture on how I think it works, so don't quote me on this. And then a basic divination would be like doing one of the easy combats and scoring a not quite an excellent, but good or better. So you'll get better cards, you'll get a little more shards offered, you can even get a purple, which is pretty dang amazing. Anyways, let's move on to the armory. So the armory, the first one, it lets you reroll items in the armory. This reroll is limited on higher madness runs, but you can just click a button if you don't like anything in the shop, and you'll get different rerolls. And seeing a horseshoe is always really, really good in a reroll. And then what the cost of items is reduced, always great. Increases the rarity, awesome. Cost of rerolling items is reduced by half, really good. Cost of items is down 30%, and then another rarity increase. Now, the thing to note is that this is only counts for the town armory. It's not going to reduce the cost of items and shops that you get from corruptions or shops out in the field. And then for global, I'm not sure. I think it's 5% base currency retention with the new account. Don't quote me on that one. Or it might be 10. Nah, it has to be 5. Where you get 5% of your coins and shards back that you haven't spent in a run on completion or failure. The second one unlocks the pet shop in the town armory. What the pet shop does is let you buy pets at the start of any run. You automatically get bunny for unlocking that perk tree, or the town upgrade tree, and the rest of the pets, once you've acquired them once, you'll be able to buy them at any time. And if you need help finding where any pet is, I have a pet guide that is very, very helpful for that. And then we have currency retention goes up to 30%, and then unlock Caravan node. The Caravan node is a fast travel system that makes it really good for speed runs, not really good for leveling up, but you always can like hit the caravan and go a certain path because the caravan also unlocks a shop there. And then what the global one at the bottom does, ability to sell supplies, you can just sell crates for 100 gold and 100 shards each. And this feature is, I think, disabled at -5 or -6. You'll be able to use it longer than you can chests, but after a certain point you won't be able to use that anymore. So we're going to take a quick look at what the caravan does. So you can either take a look at what they carry here. Scroll of Resurrection, my favorite item in the game. I can't believe it's there. And I'll go ahead and show you what the fast travel does quick. If you select that option. Fast travel is 60 gold, and you'll be able to warp to any of the character nodes here. And then, if you were planning on speeding running the game, you just hit Heiner's node, hit this node, and then you're right at the boss. And then I did have a quick thing I found. If you wanted to get farm crates for yourself without having to put too much effort in, you can just go to the Obelisk challenge. You can do it on any madness. I'll go ahead and set it to 0, since that's what most people will have unlocked. You just type in the seed crate, and we'll just go all warriors to make it easy. And I'm just gonna pick anything that has thorns on it, if I can find it. There's Warlord. Then we'll pick the first 4 over here, because that includes thorns. Warlord. Warlord. X-Men. Get an AoE. AoEs are always good for Obelisk mode. Looking for more thorns. 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 Guardian has a chance for Stockade. No thorns on him. Nope, we do get a blue push forward, so why not? And then we'll look for thorns on Bree. Full bluff is always good. Warlord. You can just do this with anything. It's not going to be a hard fight for you, so I was just going ahead and making a quick little thing here. And then you just take this top or bottom path here, and there'll be a corruptor with 2 crates, so you just choose that. They're both the Thorns Corruptor, so every time you play a card they get thorns, but you can just counter them with your own thorns. So we'll just do a 1,000 needles. And will this do more, or this? Nope, Shield Bash does more. Alright, we'll just intimidate. Intimidate. Leave. Secret and blow. Leave. Rampage. Just wait on that. Honestly, hoping for a little bit more thorns damage. Like a couple stockades to show up. Just to show how good stockade is in Obelisk mode. Alright, there's our stockade and a barbed wire. Another barbed wire. Bring Blessed Blood. This one going to attack the front. Yep. We have 4, so we can just hamstring and then charge. And then this one should kill itself on Heiner if he gets to go. Which he might not get to go. Because I'm going to be mean. and then you just go ahead and start another run after that, because you'll be getting 2 crates every time you do that. Don't recommend it, since you'll just get enough crates on your own playing through the game. But if you wanted to quickly farm crates, that's one way to do it. So this has been Caravan. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a great time playing Across the Obelisk. Bye!